Law enforcement officers can be faced with making some of the toughest decisions on a daily basis, but canines can help make those decisions easier. Hi, today I'm going to inform you on a unique capability that canines bring to law enforcement. One of the toughest decisions a law enforcement officer might have to make is that on whether or not to draw their weapon and have to use it. In law enforcement, officers are equipped with various types of tools, weapons, equipment, and training to help them with whatever it is that they might encounter. And those can range from simply using their voice to control a situation or a suspect, or if it escalates, if a situation escalates, they might have to use either handcuffs, baton, pepper spray, taser, canines, and of course, as a last resort, their weapon, deadly force. Now, canines are considered a use of force, but they're not considered deadly force because unlike what you see on Animal Planet or Discovery Channel, they're not some wild animal out there going out for a hunt or trying to destroy something or someone. No, these dogs are very smart and they're trained in aggression, but it's controlled aggression. And I'm going to use an analogy that we use in law enforcement to help you better understand what it is I'm talking about and this unique capability. In law enforcement, when an officer decides to draw his or her weapon and fire it, that officer knows that once you fire that weapon, that round is not coming back. You cannot recall it, you cannot change its course. It is going to go wherever you pointed it, and it's going to do whatever damage it is going to do. With canines, however, we have a unique capability. Let's say I send a dog out to chase and bite somebody. If a suspect decides to surrender at literally milliseconds before the dog is about to latch on, or if the officer changes their mind, I can actually call the dog off of the bite, and that dog in its mind knows that it will not bite or attack until given that command. Unlike the weapon, we are able to recall. Once we send that dog out, we are able to recall that dog back to us, and it does for I guess damage control, for lack of better words. So it's unique because there's been case over case on controversy when officers decided to draw their weapon. Maybe they were in the heat of the moment. Of course, there were a lot of factors, but maybe decided to draw a weapon and fire, and the end result was that that person or victim was innocent or whatever. But of course, there's a lot of controversy. But at that moment, whatever's going through that officer's mind, they're justifying it because, I don't know, whatever the circumstances are at that particular time, at that particular scene. Canines, like I said, they have that unique capability to where which we can actually send them out. They can bite and hold the suspect till backup gets there or until we tell them to come off the bite, or we can send them out and then completely have them stop literally seconds before they get to that suspect. So it's a pretty unique capability, and I'm looking forward to showing you guys a demonstration with my partner back here, who's being a little lazy right now. But looking forward to showing you guys a little demonstration on how we can recall our canines. So in conclusion, I briefly wanted to talk about the unique capability that our canines bring to law enforcement. Unlike a bullet, once it leaves that weapon, once that round is fired, we are able to call it back. We are able to call that canine right back to us, and it does for a lot more damage control. So thank you for your time.